Hi, today I'm going to share with you what I call a date and apple wholemeal slice. It has Weet-Bix, it has no added sugars, it has honey, and it's a really nice flavour, perfect for breakfast if you want to use up the leftover Weet-Bix in the bottom of your packet. But great for a gym workout, so it's got something that's nice and wholesome to come home to, or just to put in your lunchbox. So let's get going and I'll show you what we're doing. We're going to use Weet-Bix, plain flour, wholemeal flour, a diced pie apple, pitted dates, you can use dates or medjool dates, either one are fine, whole eggs, egg whites, orange juice, unsalted butter, water, and natural honey, and bicarb. So I'm going to start off with, we're just going to actually do our egg whites. Okay, so I'm going to mix my egg whites up. So we're just going to pop this aside. We're going to use the same bowl. Okay, so you know a lot of people obviously use egg white powder, but you can just use fresh egg whites. It'll give you more moisture. And then obviously I haven't got the fat of the egg. So I'm not going to clean my bowl out. So I'll put my bowl here, ready to go. I'm just going to go to the back now and pop my things on the stove. So we've got our butter, our juice and honey, and we're going to bring that to the boil. That's the only sugar that's in there, is this tiny little bit of honey. Okay, so let's bring that to the simmer. So while that's going, let's get moving on and getting all our ingredients in. So we've got our wholemeal flour, we've got our plain flour, crushed up Weet-Bix. So I've got just some pineapple. So again, you could use a fresh apple if you'd like to. Now I'm using dates. So at the moment I'm using just a normal pitted date, but you could do some medjool dates, that'd be really lovely. And I've actually been soaking it in hot water. And the reason I've done that is that if you don't do that, you'll find that it'll actually take the moisture from your flour and make the product dry. Okay, so I'm going to pop that in, and I've got my 2 eggs. So I've got a little bit of water, and that's it. Right, so now my butter looks like everything's boiled. Okay, so we've got our hot mixture. So I'm going to put some bicarb in it, and that gives it, that really sets it off. So you can see now that it's all beautiful, has swollen up a bit. And I set that aside for a minute just to cool, and I'm just going to mix up my dry ingredients. So I'm going to mix this so that we don't end up with cooking our eggs by putting the hot mixture in. And now I'm going to add my mixture. Okay, so you can see now, just mix it through. So I'm going to add my egg whites in. Okay, so I'm going to start with half. I want to just see what it looks like. Okay, and then I'm going to pop the last bit in. Okay, it's all incorporated now. So if you wanted to, you could put a little bit of coriander, you could put a bit of cinnamon in. Okay, I'm not putting anything in, I don't think it needs it. Okay, so now I'm going to prepare my tin. Okay, so I've just got some baking paper, and I'm just going to pop it in. All the sides are covered. Okay, you don't need any oil. And then I can just pop it in and pop it in the oven. Pop it in and then bake it for about 20 minutes. Okay, until it's just set. Okay, smooth it out. So my slice is going into the oven. Okay, to cook. Fantastic. So let's have a bit of a look and see how we're going with our cake. Okay, it looks like it's ready. Looks great. Now let that sit now for about 20 minutes or so, just to cool down. So our slice is now full. So I'm going to take it out and slice it up. perfect. Nice and moist, perfect for with a cup of coffee for breakfast, or straight after my workout, or just in my lunchbox to take to work, or the kids. For more recipes, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Kingoftarts. And don't forget to visit my blog, kingoftarts.net, for more recipes and science behind the scenes.